improvise. Up we go, Carol! Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd. Mamma mia! Avanti!
Strike from the shadows!
You're it! Tassie discords. Watch out!
I can't control my fortune.
Here we go again! The fruit of evolution. The high levels of corrupted. I can help with that. Please, that away! Bullies, let's race!
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit.
Come, play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigate.
The game isn't over.
I think I will be out of the mist soon.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you. But
Why? Isn't this your favorite game?
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes,
I'm so...
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same, but sometimes, a trace of their final will remains. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge, but their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects. Like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
This is so much fun!
A pilgrim sale? Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat, and now the fools retrace the Primus's journey. Reflecting on, there's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then. Let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of flame.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters...
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my...
Where is everyone?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know.
Trial? I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial, and I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was... silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? As for salvation, I don't believe in it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas.
The troop of fools. Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or their Maybe it's luck that brought you here, so look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the orders.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort.
The first mate's foresight is unmatched. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit.
Please, save them. I hope it...
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the... You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands?
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
Disperse.
Blue! The fruit of evolution. Up we go, Carol! Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd. These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd. You're it!
Woolies, let's race!
Oh, Divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
This is tickling. Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Here we go again.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
You're it! Listen up!
Sounds come forth.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite. Illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their robe. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have... Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, it won't be long now. After such... Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the end. It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you.
I was just...
Some have found their way back, but under the Order. Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Ragagnese can turn even a ragged I might be an old man now, but don't let that...
You...
In the flesh. As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. But why Laura's salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day.
But why did a...
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted... Stages sprang up on every corner of the city. Performances dancing through the street. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no magic. And then... she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dust. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the facade. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster. Shout!
Yes. It was a magnificent sight. The Wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That Cloudcaster, adapted from a music band.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime. Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to... Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. Members of the troop may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deed, one day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then...
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that? Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We might need your help with this. Terra should have some useful items in her box. We've got a Cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him first, but some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Bullies, let's race! This is so much fun!
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. The Cloudcaster. Here it is.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboards. But now you're leaving nothing but a sign.
I'd rather be a wild cloud car. Here. This is so much fun!
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This...
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more...
In that case...
All right, friends, all...
Bullseye! Almost done!
Oh, thank you, dear girl.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by it.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta.
Is everything going smoothly with your...
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, their alliance with the Fraxides speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. The Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves.
The Order has allied with the Fraxides to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge...
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into Tacit Discords.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for Tacit Discords.
With your help, Grandfather has At that time, the entire city...
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies.
We are lucky that you... At that time, the entire city...
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragons manipulate. The Order and the Fraxides are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a...
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role...
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, to sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered...
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival. And the...
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their work, from what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But, whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing!
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right, what should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly... You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precise...
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. Nope. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you...
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus,
if you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us. Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the...
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the...
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you...
Well, something like... A humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and... So, we draft a basic outline that assigns role...
And this time, our outline is... A kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the Minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her. This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, Justice triumphs over evil. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across... Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever. Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always...
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's it. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something...
You mean the essential item?
Don't worry.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Ragusa.